Rose.
Hi Rose, how are you?
Hi, Rose.
We want to speak to
Can we
you.
have a quick word with you, Rose? Sorry, just Rose. Can we have a quick word with you? You did make a speech last weekend about
Yes,
the
about
LGBT
the
festival.
Mayo Pride Festival.
And how you want an
Said
Ireland,
you were-
and you want an Ireland
an
for
Ireland
everyone included.
inclusive
But
for
that's
all,
inclusive,
yes.
Enoch
Yes,
Burke,
can we
Rose.
have a word for a second?
Inclusive for, I'm going to
Can we have a
meeting
word
in
just for a second?
But just one word. What's include? What's include Enoch
You
Burke?
said you wanted
Rose.
to have an inclusive
Would it
Ireland.
include Enoch Burke?
Absolutely.
Rose?
Would
It
you
includes
include
everybody.
You never have spoken to me
It
for
includes
years, even when he was
everybody.
imprisoned.
Would you please?
Even when he was imprisoned, Rose.
Could you please?
Rose, you're RTD.
Why are you assaulting me?
Yes.
No, she's not assaulting
Why are
you.
you assaulting? Are you blocking my way?
You are
Yes.
RTD, Rose.
Yes, you
Why
are
aren't you
RTD.
speaking to us? Are we included in Ireland?
Rose Conway
Everybody
Walsh.
like Enoch Burke included.
Rose Conway Walsh.
Behave like this.
Because you haven't spoken to a young man who's been incarcerated
Yes.
for 500 days. Rose.
Yes, indeed.
Your
days,
own
we leave
your
that to the
TD
legal
from
profession.
your own
We
place.
have laws in
You
this
don't
country.
care about a young man,
We
do
have
you?
laws.
Who's incarcerated for
Yes,
500
for
days.
500 days. We're just here in Ballina in County Mayo, and we're outside the Murray Monk restaurant and bar, I think. And there's a little meeting happening here this evening.
It's on
and
United
it's
Ireland.
on a United
Sinn
Ireland,
Féin.
and it's hosted by the Mayo TD, Sinn Féin, Rose Conway Walsh, and I think a colleague of hers. And
Yes.
now last week, Rose Conway Walsh came out with a statement, and she said she was welcoming and celebrating the so-called Mayo Pride Festival taking place just this past weekend in Westport. And she said, I believe, that she was really looking forward to that festival. Now, she also said, I believe, at the
Very
end of that,
excited about it,
she was
yes, yeah.
excited, and she said she wanted a county and a country that is inclusive for everybody.
For everybody.
I'm really looking forward to Mayo Pride this weekend. But let's keep building a county and a country that is inclusive for everybody.
Now, I don't know if she was at the festival, the Mayo Pride Festival in Westport.
I don't know. I don't know if she
I don't
was.
know
I
who
heard
was.
afterwards that she was in Kerry, but she did say she was really looking forward to it. Now, I don't know what happened there. I think there was a lot of men dressed as women, they're dressed as prostitutes.
Yes.
Transgenderism, every other ism was celebrated. I don't know if there was many at it. To be honest, I don't think there was. But Rose was really looking forward to it. So we did come here tonight. My son has spent 500 days in a prison cell. I'm very
Yes.
disappointed coming in here tonight that Rose just ploughed through us. And all we wanted to ask was, does that Ireland that she wants to bring about, that United Ireland, does it have place for Enoch Burke? And the thousands of Enoch Burkes who would be in that Ireland, north, south, east and west. Now Rose Conway Walsh lives down the road, I would say, a stone's throw really from Enoch Burke, a couple of miles.
Yes.
She's in Castlebar a lot. Not a word, not an email, not a handshake, not an interest.
For 3 years.
Christmas, Easter, holidays, Enoch Burke languishing in Mountjoy prison, not an interest. You know, Rose said she wants an inclusive Ireland. What respect has Rose at this stage, Rose Conway Walsh, for Bunrock na hÉireann, for the Constitution of Ireland, Article 44, which gives every single person in this country a right to the religious
Yes.
belief. It's sad that Sinn Féin, you know, the Sinn Féin, our own, our land, but no respect for Bunrock na hÉireann. Article 44. Has that Ireland a respect for every person? Rose says she wants an inclusive Ireland, you know, for everybody accepted. Enoch Burke was languishing in Mountjoy prison, and Rose Conway Walsh wouldn't look the side he was on. The opposition, what a wonderful opportunity. Never put out her hand, never a phone call,
No.
never an interest,
500
as he lay
days.
in prison cell for simply exercising his constitutional right to religious belief. That's all. His constitutional right to religious belief. That's the kind of Ireland we want. Yes, inclusive, but respect also for Christian belief. north, south, east and west. I don't think anybody in this country wants an island where we're denied our constitutional rights, where we're denied our Christian liberties. And I'm very sad that Rose would plough through us here tonight and refuse to speak to us.
Yes.
2 minutes. Refuse to speak to us. Is Enoch Burke, who is representative of thousands of people across this island, is he welcome in that Ireland? Is he included? Bunrocht na Héireann, Rose. Bunrocht na Héireann gives every citizen of this country a right, an entitlement to Christian religious rights and privileges.
Freedom of conscience and the free profession and practice of religion. That's what that article says.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. She ploughed through us.
Yes.
You had a simple question to ask.
A simple question. You know, the Apostle Paul, you know, we all know the Apostle Paul, we've heard of him. He said to be careful of those who by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. That sounds good. It's very fair. An inclusive Ireland, a united Ireland, inclusive of all and everybody. But is there room for the Enoch Burkes in that Ireland? That's a very important question, Rose. And I put it to you again tonight, Rose Conway Walsh, TD for Mayo.
Yes, TD, Sinn Féin TD
Sinn
for
Féin
Mayo.
TD. Have you an answer to that, Rose?
She's a local
Is
TD
Enoch
here.
Burke, have we a right to our Christian beliefs? Have we a right to our religious beliefs? That's the Ireland I believe the most people in this country
Yes,
wants.
indeed.